Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Jesse with Connects High Performance, and today we're cutting through the noise and talking about something crucial: building real athleticism. Now, you've likely seen countless videos promising secret methods and game-changing hacks. Well, I'm here to tell you there aren't any. The truth is, building true athleticism is about consistency, dedication, and focusing on the fundamentals. Let's break it down, starting with young athletes. If you're a young athlete or a parent of one, your focus should be on building a solid foundation. Forget the fancy drills and complex weightlifting routines. What you need first is proper movement patterns. Learning biomechanically sound movement patterns like running, jumping, landing, and changing directions efficiently is paramount. This builds coordination and reduces the risk of injury. You also want to train at full ranges of motion. Flexibility and mobility are crucial to athletes' performance and health. Incorporate activities that promote a full range of motion in all joints. Think dynamic stretching, yoga, and even just playing outside. Ultimately, you want to build general physical preparedness, or GPP. This means building a well-rounded base of strength, endurance, and cardiovascular fitness. Bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges, running, swimming, and playing different sports are all excellent ways to develop GPP. This stage is about building a strong, adaptable body that can handle the demands of future training. If you want to learn more about GPP, go check out my video on this topic. Now, here's a surprising truth. The higher the level of the athlete, the more basic their weight training often becomes. You might think elite athletes are doing all sorts of complex exercises, but the reality is they're focusing on the fundamentals just at a higher intensity level. So, what's a good way to start? Simple. Focus on the compound lifts. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, and pull-ups are all fantastic. These exercises provide the most bang for your buck, or rather maximize training efficiency, recruiting multiple muscle groups and building overall strength. You also want to progressively overload your muscles. This means gradually increasing the weight, reps, or sets over time. For instance, you could try aiming to increase your weights by 1 to 5% each week depending on the exercise. Progressive overload is a fundamental principle of strength training. As you continue to increase the intensity of your workouts, you want to have the mindset of mastering technique. Proper form is non-negotiable. It minimizes the risk of injury and maximizes the effectiveness of the exercises. Understand, at the highest levels, athletes need to be efficient and minimize the risk of injury. Basic, well-executed exercises are the safest and most effective way to build the strength and power they need to compete. College athletes differ from youth athletes. They are in a critical period for developing peak performance. Building on the foundational movement patterns and GPP established in their youth, they now need to focus on targeted strength and power development. Strength and power development involves structured weight training programs, incorporating compound lifts like back squats and power cleans with a focus on progressive overload. They also need sport-specific training. Here, we would incorporate drills and exercise that mimic the movements of their sport. For example, plyometric drills like box jumps and lateral bounds for basketball players, or agility work for soccer players. As athletes exit youth sports, nutrition and recovery become a big part of an athlete's routine. Proper nutrition and recovery strategies, including adequate sleep and targeted supplementation, are crucial during this demanding phase. College is the time to really dial in on your training and nutrition to maximize your potential. Professional athletes are constantly pushing their bodies to the limit, and because of this, their focus shifts towards tissue resilience. This means building the capacity of tendons, ligaments, and muscles to withstand high forces and repetitive stress. This can be achieved through methods like eccentric training for tendon health. Now, the purpose is simple: injury mitigation. This requires implementing strategies to prevent injuries such as mobility work, soft tissue therapy like foam rolling or massage therapy, and proper warm-ups and cool-downs. A proper warm-up could include 5 minutes of light cardio, dynamic stretching, and sport-specific drills. We also incorporate proprioceptive training for joint stability and performance enhancement. For professional athletes, it's ultimately about maintaining strength and power while managing fatigue and recovery. At this level, it's all about longevity. Staying healthy and performing at a high level year after year requires a focus on injury mitigation and recovery. So, there you have it. There's no secret sauce, no magic pill. Building real athleticism is about consistency, dedication, and focusing on the fundamentals. Whether you're a young athlete just starting out or a seasoned professional, remember to build a strong foundation, master the basics, prioritize recovery, and listen to your body. Some athletes think they need to lift extremely heavy weights to build power, but that's not always the case. Speed of movement and proper technique are just as important. Now, unfortunately, many athletes overlook recovery, thinking that more training is always better. However, overtraining can lead to injuries and decreased performance. While these principles are fundamental, every athlete is different. It's extremely beneficial to work with a qualified coach or trainer to develop a personalized training program. If you're serious about taking your athleticism to the next level, check out the resources in the description below. If you have any questions about your own training, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content on sports performance and training. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.